in my hands here, as you can see, I got chips, thins, or you can call them crisps as well. But chips they are, thins, these we have in Australia. I don't know if they have these anywhere else. Okay, let's not count that. But these are Margarita pizza. Yes, you can't fully see it because there was a reduced sticker on here that we took off. But we thought, because they reduced, why not try these thins of it all? So we're going to try some Margarita thins. And of course, it's the typical colors of where the pizza comes from. The green, the white, and the red. So I might have to do some nails to match that. But for now, let's try one of these bad boys. Or bad girls, who to say? The smell is different. One nice big chip. Or I should make my chips look slightly like this color. So maybe this would be the accent of it all. So let's try one. I think I taste spices. I'm not sure if I taste the tomato taste. I'll just try one more. Unusually, slightly bizarre. But because these are thins, they're not as strong as other chips might be, which is probably a good thing. So they're actually not too bad. But I do have this homemade dip, which I'm going to give my significant other try one if you'd like.
Let me try one.
I'm going to try one with that as well, to see if that makes a difference. Not too bad though.
Let's try it. I need to try one with that on its own. So you ready? You want to try one?
I've already have.
You want to try one with by itself?
Already have.
Yeah, but this one might be better after that one. So no, up and down that.
I kind of like it with the dip.
Yeah.
But these are
tastes
new.
like spice flavored.
These are unusual chips. I do feel like I'm putting spice from the containers in my mouth.
Yeah,
which is a little odd.
It's like a herb kind of thing.
But here we are with that weird thins of it all. So let's do my nails, which aren't thin, because they aren't thin enough to break all the time. So there we go.
In what universe is that pizza though?
It's just the spices of pizza that you use, not the ingredients of thick ingredients, like tomato sauce.
I wouldn't go as far as it was just be tasty though.
No. But at least we can match the nails to these things of potato chips. So we go with the first color, which is a nice red going off that chip bag of it all. There we go. And this is what I chose for the white, this silvery white from Halal Taco. And now, as you can see, I'm putting some yellow on the mat and this tan color. And I'm making kind of like the similar color to the chips in a way. So I didn't really have a color like this. So I thought yellow and a tan would kind of work pretty well. So that's what I'm doing here, mixing it nicely. And now putting it on my accent nail. And somehow, because of this brush and everything, these two mixed really well. And it went on pretty smoothly for the first coat of it all. Of course, all my nails are getting 2 coats at least. So they definitely will need more than one. And now I'm mixing some more of this color with the yellow and the tan. And it is doing very well. Berry M and Remya London polishes mixed together, doing pretty nicely. Now I'm doing one of these. I don't know, it just felt like maybe the little bits of the chip seasoning kind of made sense with these. And as I was dotting it on every which way to just kind of give the accent nail something that is tan, as it started looking actually more like dough. So I'm kind of making a pizza looking nail. You know, those kind of pizzas that are in those games on your iPhone that are like 2D-ish or 3D where they look more cartoony. So that might be what this kind of pizza looks like. That's what it looked like to me when I was doing this. So now I'm adding some green, and I of course added some darker green because the lighter green didn't work. I'm doing lines to make it look like peppers and stuff, so it's not all dots and tomatoes and all that goodness. So just taking all the colors, and of course nice glossy top to hold that. And you don't do that on actual pizza, but on my nail pizza it's get glossified and everything. And now we're going in with the nail that is white. As you probably can guess, it's going to be the flag like on the bag of the Thins chips. And yes, I'm moving around a little bit with this. It was a little finicky, a little hard to get this polish on, but I at least tried to make sure the first coat of it didn't have a line that was too thick. So with that, and now I'm going to do the red on the other side, keeping some of the white, the one thing that's sparkly in this and the other parts, one you saw on the accent nail. And yeah, this is one was a little trickier to do somewhat, so I had to kind of finick it a little bit, but it seemed to work pretty well because this brush is doing a great job. And yes, of course, like I said, I'm going to need more than one coat of most of these colors because the white color underneath is going through, so I don't want that thin area right there. Does not look that good in my opinion. So then it balances it out, and I really need it on the red because the red was very washed out, places where it was too thin, not looking red enough, and it was just like looked bad. Now the second coat definitely made it look a lot better, and of course thick glossy top coat to hold that niceness in. Me oh my, doesn't that look nice, nice, nice? Each nail to the next, looking good. There we go. My margarita of some pizza Italian nails are done. And of course, in my fashion of the Maxi Max way, I did my nails slightly different. I switched which nail had the pizza chip nail to the Italian of the thins bag. And of course, I took the other color for one of the colors of the flag and put it as the two outside nails, from the pinky to the pointer finger. Yep. And as you probably can see, two of my nails are short. That's because it broke off, and there was no saving it on this hand. So both my hands kind of just became the same. And then I trimmed my pinky just a little bit as it was feeling a little long compared to the other ones after this one broke. And I didn't want it to break like this one did too much. So I guess my nails were trying to catch up to each other, both hands. And how fitting and funny is it these fingers, because these are the most common ones to break. Well, used to be the more common ones to break. None of my nails really break too often. So that's a good thing, but it does happen. So even when I can glue them down a fair amount of the time and have a good amount of weeks before I have to actually cut it under the break or at the break or whatnot. But oh well, I am just gonna have to deal with nails like this for a little bit. But why not? It's a little bit different. But I am quite liking it, even though I almost thought it was a little too white. So I almost did this white one and that white one red like the other hand. But no, I said, no, I'll leave it because I think it's pretty nice and gives some difference. Who says you have to do your hands the same? At least I like to do them a little bit different and bring something else out on my other hand. So it's all that and the yum that brought these nails to life, to bon voyage and all that. And ciao, and hasta la vista, and all those other languages, and wee. Well, with all that, much more where that came from.